I miss you. Okay.
Honey,
Oh, sorry. Wait, I muted you, Mom. Hang on. I'm unmuting you. Sorry, I didn't hear you. You might have to unmute yourself.
okay. Let's do this.
Mom, were you saying something? But I muted you. Hey, Mom, just text me. Thank you.
Okay.
I gotta get this party started.
All right.
Wait, was it you talking, Kelly, or my mom?
I think it was your mom.
Okay. Text me, Mom. Let's do this. Ruby's in rare form. She's having anxiety with the thunder. Sophia, you're actually doing yoga today? Yay! Yay!
Ruby's gonna be just fine. It's good now. It's good now. Yes, everything's good now. Everything's good now.
All right, friends. Thank you for making it here on this rainy morning. I'm running like 5 minutes behind, so I'll just be quick, hopefully. I have my embodiment class this weekend. So this Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. I'm teaching my once per month offering called Embodiment, which is yoga, breathwork, and sound. I have a live DJ coming to do music for my breathwork, and then he's staying, and we'll be doing a dance party here 9 p.m. and onward. So if you come to that class, stay after and dance for a bit, or if you don't come, I would love to have you just stop by and, you know, see what the vibes are. And it's by donation, the dance part, so you can just show up and pay a few dollars. Tom Zimmerman is the one doing the DJing. He did my last embodiment class too, and it was awesome. So that's this Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. I have a Sundance retreat. That's a weekend retreat in December on my website. If you're interested, also flyers on the desk. And then I have a Costa Rica retreat that I just put up on my website for next May. So if you're a planner, a header, then take a look at that one. Ruby has anxiety today because of the thunder. This is like the one thing that really gets her. So hopefully she will calm down. All right, my friends, let's do the thing. So go ahead and find your comfortable seated position. If you're not already there, I was going to close the door, but I think I'm going to leave it open just in case she wants to go hide in the lobby. So you guys know I like to move a little before I settle in. So if you want to move, if you want to wiggle, if you want to even just move your head or your shoulders around a bit, feel free. So just kind of feel into your physical body. Feel into your own physicality a little bit more. So you might notice, how does your back feel today? How do your shoulders feel? How does your neck feel? How did you wake up this morning? And eventually just find stillness. So hands rest in your lap, or maybe you want to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take these first few moments to really fully arrive in this space. So if it was a little chaotic getting here, see if you can just kind of let that fall away. And then rather than thinking about what you've got going after this class or later today, see if you can just really allow yourself to be right here in this room. To feel the ground underneath you, feel the space, the air, the energy around you. Notice the sounds. Notice your own inner space as well. So not just physically, what do you feel in your body, but also energetically what's present, emotionally what's going on inside. And then can you start to feel into, or maybe even visualize your own breath? Start to feel the expansion of your inhales and the letting go, the contraction, the hugging in of each exhale. Next time you breathe in, very intentionally, fill up as big as you can. And then when you think you are full, hold at the top in fullness. Maybe even sip in a little bit extra. Open your mouth and great big sigh. Let it out. Ah, yes, very nice. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up. Pause. Hold. Maybe that extra little sip if it's there. And open your mouth. Great big sigh. Ah. Last one. So big as huge as inhale. Maybe this time you take 2 extra sips. Keep holding, keep holding. And out your mouth, let it out, let it go. Ah, nice job, friends. Seal your lips and begin to cultivate your ujjayi breath now. So very intentional breath, very deep breath, slow and steady. Also vibrant, dynamic, powerful. So you hear it just like an ocean wave or a gentle whisper. See if you can use this breath throughout your practice to guide you, to support you from the inside out. If you'd like to stay here a little longer or even a lot longer, you're more than welcome to. You can also come back to this place, to your seated meditation, anytime you'd like throughout your practice, if you just need a moment to kind of reconnect or recalibrate. If you are ready to start moving, take your ujjayi breath with you and transition forward onto your hands and your knees. So your tabletop position. And then from hands and knees, inhale, cow posture. So lift your heart, lift your tailbone. See if you can feel a mobility in the middle of your spine. Exhale, round and curl in. Draw your chin towards your chest. Draw your belly button in and up. Push the ground away. And then come back to a neutral spine position. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees and lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Be here for a few breaths. Maybe walking out your dog. Pedaling out your heels. Shifting your weight from side to side. Or giving your head perhaps a little shake or a little nod. See if you can feel a connection to your center. So rather than feeling like all the weight is going down into your hands, imagine there's a rope, an invisible rope attached to your belly button, and it's pulling up and tugging back towards the top corner of the back wall. So spread your fingers really wide, and even imagine you're like a gecko holding onto a screen door. So grip with your fingertips. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. As you exhale, just gently set your knees on the ground and sit back into a child's pose for a moment. So hips to your heels. And if it's available to you, forehead rests on your mat. Your knees can be wide or your knees can be together, or even somewhere in between. And if it feels better to have your hips higher, that's perfectly fine. Sometimes I like to roll my forehead side to side. You can massage your third eye center, bring awareness to that place. Breathe all the way down into your low back, low belly, all the way down into your hips and your pelvis. We're going to take this as a breath to movement flow in just a moment. So it's very simple. Next time you inhale, cow posture. So spinal extension, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. Exhale, cat posture, spinal flexion, hollow out your belly and round. Neutral spine position, curl your toes under and inhale, lift your hips up and press them back, downward facing dog pose. As you exhale, gently bring your knees to the ground and set your hips towards your heels. Child's pose as you empty out. Just like that, inhale, cow. Feel the mobility in your mid-spine. Exhale, cat. Curl in, round. Maybe you even lift your fingertips. Come back to neutral spine and find your way back to downward facing dog as you breathe in push the ground away. And then exhale takes you into your child's pose. Yes, all the way to empty. We'll do it just one more time. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. All the way to emptiness. Downward facing dog is next. Inhale, lift your hips, press them back. And child's pose. Hips to your heels, forehead to your mat, all the way to empty. This time, inhale, just a regular tabletop, all fours. And then we'll set up a spinal balance. So right arm eventually reaches forward and left leg eventually reaches back. So right arm, left leg, spinal balance. Gaze down at the ground so the back of your neck stays long and feel your inner thighs facing one another so your hips are square. Active through your left foot like you're pressing it onto an invisible wall. Take one more great big huge inhale here. Reach, lengthen. As you exhale, elbow to knee slowly like you're moving through molasses. Curl in, hollow out. Smooth movement. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee, just like that, all the way to empty. Nice, Chris. Inhale, reach, long, strong, and powerful. And one more time, empty out, all the way to empty as you curl in. Yes, good job. Inhale, reach. Now, as you exhale, moving into a half bow variation. So right arm reaches back, left knee bends, heel towards your glute. Maybe you just lift your heart and this is where you stay. If it is available, you can grab hold of your ankle or the top of your foot. Yes, hug in with your inner thighs. And gentle leverage. So kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Nice, Liz. See if you can lift your heart higher, gaze forward. One more huge breath. Full body breath and then slow release. Reach forward and back one more time. Neutral spine, inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. Invitation, we're moving into thread the needle. So if you would like, invitation to gate your right leg out to the right. Otherwise, both knees on the ground, a little bit wider than hips width distance apart. Take your left arm out to the left and then all the way up as high as you can, breathe in. As you exhale, thread your left arm through, reach as far as you can, and then gently rest down on the outside of your shoulder, outside of your head. Take big, deep breaths. Yes, beautiful. Any variation you want to take is more than welcome here. Breathe into the back of your heart. Breathe into your back ribs. Breathe down into your low belly, low back. And then as you empty out, see if you can go all the way to the very, very bottom with your exhalation. Nice job, friends. Take a couple more rounds here. If you happen to have your right hand lifted, set it back down. And then next time you inhale, unthread your left arm. Reach it out and up one more time. Open up. And then let the end to the ground. Pick up your right foot. So even if it's not extended out, take your right leg back. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Push them into the ground. Pull your hips to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. Yeah, so hips shift to the right. Maybe you even bend your right elbow or both of your elbows. And gaze back over left shoulder. Maybe you want to gaze under your armpit so you can feel around. You can move around. Yeah, good. Nice, Kay. Good, Kirsten. One last deep breath. Breathe into your right side body. And then bring it back. Regular tabletop. Downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Ujjayi breath. So if you've lost that powerful dynamic breath, bring it back. Slow, steady, spacious. Take a great big inhalation into your down dog. And as you exhale, just start to crawl your hands to the back of your yoga mat until you find yourself in a forward fold. So eventually all the weight will be in your feet, little or big bend in your knees. And bring your feet about hips width distance apart for this first one if they're not already there. Let your head be heavy. Let your neck relax. Nice, Wendy. Next time you breathe in, friends, halfway lift position. So get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, bow and fold. Beautiful. Do that once more. Halfway lift. Stick your butt out. Press back through the tops of your thighs. Good, Eileen. Exhale, fold. And then let's roll up. So let your arms be heavy. Let your head be heavy. Slow roll. Super, super slow. One vertebra at a time. Then only at the very, very top does your head stack. Once your head stacks, take some rolls with your shoulders. Roll them up, back, and down. And then eventually, shoulders roll up, back, and down. Keep them there. Palms face forward, open, receptive. So this is called mountain pose Tadasana. Close your eyes for a moment and just stand with so much intention, so much attention. Root down through the soles of your feet. Maybe you even imagine roots growing out of the soles of your feet, rooting you down into the earth. Draw up through the crown of your head. And then feel the space inside of you. Breathe into all that space. Expand into all that space. Stay as you are. Just fill up as big as you can next time you breathe in. Hold, just like we did at the very beginning. Take that extra little sip, maybe even two. And then open your mouth, let it out. Ah, good job. Ujjayi, switch it back on. Inhale, reach up high, high mountain. Hinge at your hips, slow dive, exhale. So maybe a big bend in your knees is helpful as you take that dive. Halfway lift position, spine long, back of your neck long, lengthen, inhale. And then from here, plant your hands or your fingertips and crawl forward. Imagine you're a four-legged creature, so gracefully and lightly, plank position is where you'll end up, top of a push-up. Once you're at the top of your push-up, see if you can push the ground away and take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Draw your belly button in and up. Squeeze through the front of your thighs. If you'd like to modify, my friends, please do by bringing your knees to the ground at any time. Next time you inhale, that little rock forward. So you're on your tippy toes or knees come down. Exhale, bend your elbows a little bit, lower 1 or 2 inches. Strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, straighten your arms, push back up. Exhale this time 2 or 3 inches, so a little bit lower. Strong arms, don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up. And then this time, halfway down, so you're in a chaturanga hold. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push back up. And nice paw. Exhale all the way to your belly. One strong, straight, powerful line. Good. Let's take a Spider-Man cobra, hands wide on the hardwood floor. Inhale, lift your heart. You're on your fingertips. Exhale, take a little twist to your right side and dip your left shoulder down. Nice, Evie. Inhale, come back to center. Tone your belly, press through your pelvis, lift your heart. Exhale, twist other way. Yes, nice, Mikkel. Good, Sydney. Inhale, back to center. Heart lifts, belly tones. And then release. Exhale, let it go. Tabletop position, hands and knees. All right, for just a moment, we're going to come back to that simple breath to movement flow. So next, inhale, cow posture. Exhale, cat posture, round. Yes, nice, Laura. And then downward facing dog. Neutralize your spine as you send your hips up and back. Child's pose, knees to the ground, sit back as you empty out. We'll do it just one more time, like a moving meditation. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale, spinal flexion. And neutralize your spine, downward facing dog. Breathe in, send your hips up and back. Exhale, hips or knees to the ground, child's pose. Good job, my friends. This time, inhale, just a regular tabletop. Moving into spinal balance with left arm forward and right leg back. So left arm, right leg, strong, powerful line. So for right now, rather than spinal extension or spinal flexion, you want to be nice and neutral. Draw your belly button in and up and feel a connection to your center like there's a brace around your middle. One more in-breath. Nice, Jenny. Exhale, elbow to knee, slow and smooth. Good, Kathy. Inhale, re-extend. So forward and back, strong and powerful. Exhale, elbow to knee, like you're moving through honey. Yes, beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. And with your exhale, one more time, elbow to knee. How much can you round? Get compact, empty out. Inhale, reach. And then half bow variation. Left arm reaches back, bend your right knee, right heel towards your right butt cheek. Lift your heart, and maybe that's where you stay. If you can grab your foot or your ankle, go for it. And then gentle leverage. Hug in with your inner thighs to protect your low back. So your low back, it has the most flexibility, but if we're not careful, it's not very good for it. We overdo it. So we want to hug in with our inner thighs, engage our transverse abdominis to support us there, and then use your mid and your upper back to open more. One last breath. Beautiful. Slow release. Come back to your spinal balance. Breathe in. And then just neutral. Come back to tabletop. Invitation, if you want to take your left leg and gate it out to the left. You do not have to, just an option. Take your right arm out to the right, all the way to the sky. Breathe in here. And then as you exhale, thread your right arm through, reach as far as you can. Come down to rest gently outside of your shoulder and head. Big deep breaths. Breathe into your back body especially. So if I came over to you and put my hands on your back, I would be able to tell if you are breathing in or breathing out, if you are expanding or contracting. All the way to empty with your exhale. Soften your face, unclench your jaw. If you do happen to have your left hand lifted, set it back down. On your next inhalation, unthread your right arm. Reach it out, reach it up, open, and then right hand down. Now take your left leg, so whether or not it was extended, pick up your left leg, swing it back, and then left toes off the right edge of your mat. Push them into the ground, pull your hips left. Gaze back over your right shoulder, and you can get creative. Maybe you want to bend your elbows, both of them, one of them. Maybe you want to come down to your forearms, both of them, one of them. It's all you. What can you find here? Yeah, love it. One more deep breath. And then back to tabletop. Nice, Samantha. Back to downward facing dog. Ujjayi. Can you hear your own breath? Can you inspire your neighbor to breathe bigger and deeper by making your breath audible? So that powerful breath, in my opinion, it is the most powerful tool we have in our yoga practice. It is the most powerful tool that maybe we have in our life out there. So start, if you haven't already, get curious. What can you find? Can you breathe deeper than you even thought you could? Take one more big inhale into your down dog. And this time as you exhale, gaze forward to the top of your space. However you want to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, lift halfway, spinal extension. Breathe in. Very nice. Exhale, fold and bow. Nice. So rise all the way to stand. Arms overhead as you inhale. And then hands to heart. Exhale. Let's move through just a couple half sun salutes. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hinge at your hips, dive down slowly. So see if you can lengthen for as long as possible, then fold. Bend in the knees is super helpful. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Very nice, friends. Root into your feet, rise up. Heart leads if possible. Arms overhead as you inhale. Hands to your heart center. Exhale. We'll take that one more time. It's simple moving meditation. High mountain. Inhale. Dive down slowly. Stick your butt out all the way down and fold. Amazing. Lift halfway. How much length can you create? And let it go. Fold it. From that place of emptiness, rise. Breathe in, arms overhead. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, let's build our flow now. Inhale, high mountain. Side body stretch. I'm gonna make it your choice today. So maybe right hand to right hip, maybe you grab your left wrist, maybe you interlace your fingers, totally up to you. But we're just looking for the length in our left side. So a little more weight in your left foot. Press into the inner edge of your left foot and reach your hips towards the windows. So think of a crescent moon with your body. Very nice. One more deep breath into your left waistline. Awesome, Chris. Inhale, come back to center, high mountain. So both feet on the ground. As you exhale, take it to the other side. So it's your own variation. Once again, most likely you take the same variation you took on the other side, but if this side feels a lot different and want something different, do listen to that and honor that. More weight in your right foot. Yes. Breathe into the space between your right ribs. Take one last round. Crescent moon with your body. So hips go right as your upper body reaches left. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Chair pose. Sit back. Weight in your heels. So you should be able to easily look down and see your toes. Your knees are not coming forward. Your butt is going back. If you can see your toes, they should all be facing forward. So if they're not, adjust your feet. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them. Nice, Mikkel. Even your little baby pinky toes, see if you can get it to spread. Good job. Now, this is a perfect place to stay. Stay in a regular chair pose, or here is your option. I don't recommend it if you've got knee stuff going on. Arms come parallel to the ground. Lift to your tiptoes, and then squeeze through the tops of your thighs. This is called awkward chair. As you squeeze through the tops of your thighs, see if you can lower your hips all the way down to your heels. It's from Bikram yoga. Squeeze your inner thighs, and see if you can rise slowly back up. Everybody, high mountain pose. Maybe you stay on your tiptoes. Maybe you lift to your tiptoes. And then maybe you stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down. So stick your butt out, bend your knees all the way down as you exhale and fold. Nice, Wendy. Good, Sandra. Halfway lift, heels on the ground as you breathe in. So don't be afraid to have fun, to play. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat. Vinyasa, however you want, see you in down dog. So vinyasa is just the action, high plank to low plank. Back bend of your choice. Downward facing dog. You can always skip it. You can always substitute cat cows. Take it on your knees. So please, you have full permission to take care of your own body. Listen to your own body. Get curious about what it's telling you. It doesn't speak English. It speaks in energy. It speaks in sensation. So if you don't listen, it's really hard to know what your body is saying. Next time you inhale, right leg to the sky. Nice, Sydney. So if you want to, feel free to explore a bit. Maybe you want to open your hip. Maybe you just want to point and flex or roll out your ankle. Anything goes, just as long as you're doing it intentionally. Feel your breath. Feel your strong core, your strong hands on the ground. Take one more inhale and reach your right leg super high. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Spinal flexion, round your spine, hollow out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in. See if you can lift to your back, tippy toes. Awesome, Kate. And then step forward as soft as you can. Low lunge. Rise up to crescent lunge. No hurry. Awesome, Paul. So all of your toes face forward. Your hips are square. Energetically pull your front hip back and your back hip forward. So that hugging towards midline, that's where the stability comes. In crescent lunge, there's definitely an element of balance. You're balanced on the ball of your back foot. So find stability by finding your center. And then from that place, you grow into your expression through your upper body. Reach through your fingertips, maybe even gaze up. Yes, beautiful, friends. One more big inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward and bring your hands to your front thigh. If it helps, you can scoot your back toes forward a bit. Draw your belly button in and up. I want you to feel that brace around your middle. It almost feels like you're puffing up your low back. You're not in spinal flexion. You're not in spinal extension. You're right in between. But if anything, it feels like you're rounding your low back a little bit. And then from here, keep all of that. Lean forward, float your back foot off the ground. So it shouldn't feel like your back leg is heavy. Your core is strong. It's doing most of the work. Inner thighs face each other. Crown of your head is reaching forward as you press back with your left foot. Stay here, or option to take your right arm forward. So right arm forward, left leg back. Stay here, or one more inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee, slowly curl in, hollow out, just like we did a moment ago on hands and knees. Inhale, re-extend. You got this, use your breath. Exhale, again, elbow to knee. Breathe, inhale, lengthen. Don't use momentum, use your core, use awareness. Last one, elbow to knee. This time as you extend, maybe both arms go forward. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge, soft landing. Yay, breathe in, lift your heart. Exhale, hands to the ground. We're not gonna do this in our flow, but for right now, back knee comes down gently. If you need extra cushion, you can double up your mat and stretch your front hamstring. So straighten your front leg. Hips can come back to your heels. So you're in a half screaming toe pose with your left foot, or you can leave your hips a little bit higher and walk your front foot forward a bit. Flex your right toes back and active. And rather than pushing forward with your right heel, pull back. So like you're trying to stick your butt out behind you. Yes, that's it. Good job. Yeah, so your right butt cheek sticks out and your heart reaches further forward. Maybe you fold a little deeper. Nice, friends. If you want to explore this in your own way, feel free. You've got about 2 or 3 more breaths. Sometimes I like to spin my right toes out to the right and take both of my hands over to the right side of my leg and kind of pull my hips to the left. So it's just a way to get a different kind of angle there. So your right foot, it's not pushing forward. Try to pull it back energetically as you press down through the back of your heel. One last round. And then come back into your low lunge position. So bend your front knee, lift your back knee from your low lunge, my friends. Standing splits, left leg lifts high. Just for one moment, inhale here. And then exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. So bring your big toes to touch, tuck and curl. Butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. If you have knee stuff going on, maybe you're in a forward fold, or maybe you have your own variation that works better for you, that's fine. If you're in tiny little potato bug ball, you can try to press your heels down to work ankle flexibility, or you can try to lift your heels high to work strength. Yes, maybe you even wrap your arms around your shins to work balance. Breathe into your back body. One last huge breath. Good job. Halfway lift, heels down, spine long. So stick your butt out. You can widen your feet if you prefer. Exhale, fold. Let's rise. Take it all the way up. Arms over high mountain. Pause. Notice, what are your imbalances? Are you sticking your ribs out and sticking your butt out? Are you doing the opposite? Are you rounding and collapsing? So how could you stand maybe just a little more intentionally with more alignment? And then right foot is your foundation, left knee lifts, standing staff. So right foot is your foundation, left knee lifts. Yes, so very nice, my friends. Good job. Active through your left foot. And focus your gaze, find your drishti. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, we're just going to twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. And if you want to, you can grab hold of the outside of your left leg. You could also press your left hand into your low back. Use that as a little bit of leverage. Hug in with your inner thighs. Broaden through your collarbones and twist. Breathe all the way down into your belly. We will get to full revolved hand to big toe pose eventually. So unless you're really wanting to go there now, promise we'll get there. Take one last round and work your twist from your center. Unwind, standing staff. Maybe extend left leg if you haven't. And as you exhale, curtsy bow. Swing your left leg around, left toes off the right edge of your mat. Stick your butt out, reach your arms back, gaze down, bend your knees and bow. Inhale, extended leg curtsy. So legs stay the same, but reach your arms high. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. One more time, bow, hinge at your hips, bend your knees, reach your arms back. This time, high mountain pose. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Let's take a little baby back bend. Cactus your arms and lift your heart. Inhale, realign. See if you can feel into neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Breathe in. And then stick your butt out all the way down. Take your dives. Forward fold. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, however you want to get there. See you in downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath, fire it up. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And feel free if you want to, open up your hip, explore a bit on your own. Does not have to be exactly what you did on the other side. So strong hands, strong fingers against the ground. Connected to your center. Take one more big inhale, left leg strong and powerful, reach it high. As you exhale, scoop out your belly, knee to your nose, so you're in spinal flexion, curl in, stay here, breathe and lift your back, tippy toes, and step forward softly. Yes, good. Rise up, crescent lunge. All of your toes face forward, balance on the ball of your back foot, hips square. So you're finding stability in this balance by hugging in. Front hip draws back, back hip draws forward. And then from that place, you can grow into your expression through your upper body. So if you're gazing up, you know you're gazing up, you're doing it on purpose. If you're gazing down, you know you're gazing down, you're doing it on purpose. If you're making an angry face or if you're smiling, whatever you're doing, it's intentional. Feel into it, breathe into it. Take one more big inhale, nice Kirsten. And as you exhale, hinge forward, bring your hands to your front thigh. If it helps, you can scoot your back foot forward a little bit. Find that brace around your middle, navel to spine, hips are square. As you are ready, just lean forward and put your back foot off the ground. So rather than feeling like you're in any sort of back bend, I want your spine strong, long, powerful. Stay here, pressing your hands into your front thigh or left arm forward. So left arm forward, right leg back, like an asymmetrical warrior 3. Stay here or one more inhale here. Slow motion, elbow to knee. You can do it. Just get as close as you can. Inhale, re-extend. Use your breath and use your core. Exhale, elbow to knee. The breath is so, so helpful, strong and powerful. Inhale, re-extend. And just one more time. Nice, Mikkel. Elbow to knee, curl in, round your spine. Inhale, re-extend, maybe both arms forward. And exhale, come back to your crescent. Take one inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground, moving into your half split. Back knee comes down gently, double up your yoga mat if you want that extra cushion. And then hips go back to, so not standing splits, half splits. I was confused for a second. I'm like, wait. All right. Left toes flex back. Left leg is straight. Press down through your left heel and try to pull your left heel back. So not trying to push your left heel forward, but trying to pull it back and stick your left butt cheek out more. Yeah, nice, Sydney. And then as you stick your left butt cheek out, see if you can reach your heart further forward, like you're trying to reach your heart past your knee. Use your breath. If you want to move around or explore, maybe you take that variation where you turn your toes out to the left and walk your hands over to the left. Take about 3 more. And if your leg starts to shake here, it's actually a good thing. It means you've met an edge. So be with that. Not resisting more, but softening around your hard edges. Good job, my friends. As you're ready, all the way to empty with your last exhale. And then come back into your low lunge. So bend your front knee, lift your back knee. And then standing split. So left foot roots, right leg lifts. Just for one moment, lift your right leg as high as you can. Spread your right toes. Relax your neck. One more big in breath. Tiny little potato bug ball. So bring your right foot down next to your left foot. Big toes touch. Tuck and curl. If you want, you can take your own variation, your own modification. If you want, you can play this time with a toe stand. So hug in with your inner thighs, inner knees, inner heels, and point your knees straight forward. Bring your hands to your heart center. Balance on your tiptoes. Yeah. Good. So wherever you're at, soften your face, unclench your jaw, big deep ujjayi breath. Nice Evie, nice Laura. Next inhale, halfway lift, heels down, spine long, realign. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, high mountain pose, pause. Notice, you're sticking your ribs out. Are you in spinal extension? Are you curling your butt under? Are you in spinal flexion? Can you find neutral spine? Feel into it. And then left foot is your base. Right knee lifts, standing staff. Left foot is your base. Right knee lifts. Flexion through your right toes or activation of some sort through your right toes. Yes, very nice. One more inhale. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Option to grab hold of your right leg with your left hand. Option to press your right hand into your low back if you want. Squeeze your inner thighs, broaden your collarbones. Maybe even try gazing over your right shoulder. Stand really tall. Deep breaths down into your belly. Last couple. Good job. Let's slowly unwind. Inhale, standing step. If you want, you can extend right leg. And then curtsy bow. Swing your right leg around, right toes off the left edge. Take your bow. So hinge at your hips, gaze down. Inhale, extended leg curtsy. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward as you lengthen. One more time, bow. Good job, good breath. Inhale, high mountain. You can hold here if you'd rather. Otherwise, exhale, baby back bend. Puff up your chest. Make it come from mid and upper back, not low back. Inhale, re-extend. And take your slow dive. Stick your butt out all the way down. Nice work. Lift halfway. Inhale. And exhale. Plant your hands. See you in down dog, however you want to get there. So vinyasa. Or if you'd rather find a child's pose this time, or even a hero's pose, kneeling meditation, fine with me. So give yourself just a moment to notice, to feel, to kind of recalibrate. We will now move through that entire flow, that entire sequence. One breath, one movement. If at any time you want to move on your own, you want to take a break, you want to do your own thing, always, that's fine with me. So it's your practice. You have full permission to take care of your body, to give yourself what you need. So if you are coming with me, ujjayi breath and downward facing dog. Take a great big inhalation as you push the ground away. And exhale, gaze to the top of your space, step or float forward, fold. Lift halfway, inhale, feel the length in your spine, stick your butt out. Exhale, bow. Let's take it all the way up, rise up, arms to the sky, big stretch. And hands to your heart center as you exhale. All right, here we go. Let's flow. Inhale, high mountain. Side body stretch of your choice. Let's go to the right first, as long as you get both sides. Doesn't really matter. Inhale through center. Other side, up and over as you exhale, all the way to empty. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Stay here and wait, or inhale, lift to tiptoes, arms parallel to the ground, squeeze your upper thighs. Exhale, slowly lower hips to heels, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, everybody high mountain. So maybe you choose to stay on your tiptoes all the way up. Maybe you choose to stay on your tiptoes as you dive down into your fold. Heels on the ground for your halfway lift. Breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Keep that exhale going or hold empty as you lower. Nice, Mikhail. Inhale, curl open, shoulders down and back, elbow tips point back. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, take your right leg high. Use your strong core, use your breath. Exhale, right foot through, low lunge. Crescent lunge, rise slowly, arms to the sky. Lift your heart. Exhale, hands to front thigh. Prepare to balance. Inhale, lean forward, back foot floats up. Stay here as you exhale, optional arms. So one or both arms might reach. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come back, soft landing. Exhale, hands down. Listen. Standing splits, left leg lifts. Breathe in, lengthen out. Tiny little potato bug ball, curl in. Get small and compact. Inhale, halfway lift, heels down, lengthen your spine. If you want, you can widen your stance. Exhale, fold. Let's rise all the way up. Arms reach up, left knee lifts up. Exhale, twist towards the windows, all the way to empty. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Maybe extend left leg forward, press through your heel. Let's take our bow, curtsy bow. Exhale. Inhale, reach. So extended leg curtsy. One more time, bow. High mountain pose, both feet to your mat, both arms to the sky. Stay and hold or exhale into your back bend. Navel to spine protects low back as you curl open. Re-extend, realign, breathe in. Now take it down, stick your butt out all the way down, dive. Yes, beautiful, Samantha. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga, or you can always skip it. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Exhale, down dog, nice, Eileen. Left leg to the sky as you breathe in, active through your left foot. Now use your strong core, exhale, left foot forward softly. Nice, Chris, rise, crescent. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to your thigh, navel to spine. Prepare for your balance. And as you inhale, float your back foot off the ground, lean forward. Stay here and hold as you exhale, optional arms. Reach forward, reach out, reach back up to you, and inhale, crescent lunge, soft landing if possible. Nice lifts. Exhale, hands to ground. Standing splits, lift your right leg high. Tiny little potato bug ball, get small, curl in, empty out, all the way to emptiness, and then lengthen, halfway lift, stick your butt out. If you want, you can widen your stance. Exhale, forward fold, bow. Take it all the way up. Big full body stretch and lift your right knee up. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. All the way to empty, work your twist, unwind, breathe in, maybe extend right leg forward. And then bow, curtsy bow. Inhale, extended leg curtsy. Exhale, one more time, bow, hinge, yes, nice, Laura. Inhale, high mountain. Standing back bend, exhale, open through your heart. Beautiful, nice, Kathy. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And use your exhale to guide you down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, however you want to find your way. into your down dog. We have one more round, one more time through. This time I'm gonna add a few things. So we're gonna do a few more poses, a few more variations, just like you've been doing. Stay present, listen to my cues. They're all invitations, so take what works and leave the rest behind. You're coming with me, downward facing dog. Great big inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, let it go. All the way up, rise, high mountain. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, last round. Inhale, reach up. Side body stretch. You can go either way first. You can make it your own. Exhale. Through center, breathe in. Other side, exhale. Try not to speed or rush through. Inhale, center. Chair pose, fierce pose. Exhale, sit back, stay and hold, or inhale, lift to tiptoes, arms forward, squeeze the tops of your thighs. Exhale, awkward chair, lower slowly. Inhale, high mountain, rise slowly. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. Maybe stay on your tiptoes one last time as you take your dive down and fold. Very nice. Halfway lift, heels on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can skip it always. Inhale, curl open, shoulders back and down. Elbow tips point back. Exhale, down dog. Stay with your breath. Right leg high, breathe in. Now listen, hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can. Maybe add a push-up, bend your elbows. Inhale, back up, three-legged. Exhale, everybody, knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly, step through softly, low lunge. Crescent, breathe in and rise. Exhale, hinge forward, hands to front thigh, prepare. And as you inhale, float your back foot up. One last time in your warrior three. Inhale, add your arms. Please, Kirsten. Exhale, come back to crescent lunge, soft landing. Or excuse me, inhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground. Pause here, friends. Add a twist. So left hand down, right arm up, revolve lunge. If there's any variation you want to take, feel free. So if you like a prayer twist, or if you want to walk your left hand off the left edge of your mat, reach your right fingertips back, heart looks up, go for it. Take about 2, maybe 3 more breaths. Work your twist from your center. Very, very bottom of your next exhalation. Let it go, unwind. Hands over to the right, or excuse me, left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. You're in a wide-legged straddle. Anywhere you want to go for about 5 rounds. So this can be more of a resting pose for you, more of a recovery, or maybe you want to challenge yourself. Maybe you want to play with headstand. Maybe you want to take handstand hops, Skandasana. So all you, but wherever you choose to be, you're doing it on purpose with awareness. Good job. About 2 more rounds. If you went somewhere else in your head, come back to this room, come back to your body, come back to your breath, to sensation. All right, if you're working somewhere, start to wrap it up. Next time you breathe in, my friends, halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. We're gonna come back into our flow. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, lift your left leg high. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, get small and compact, empty out. Halfway lift, spinal extension, inhale, stick your butt out, and exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. All the way up, rise. Inhale, arms overhead, left knee lift. Exhale, twist towards the windows. We will pause here If you want to take full revolved hand to big toe pose, invitation to grab your left foot with your hand. Maybe peace fingers around big toe if that suits you today. Start to extend your left leg forward, press through your heel. Only extend as much as you can without rounding your back. So collarbones broad, spine long, breath is deep. One more round, twist from your center. Awesome work. Inhale, unwind, standing staff. Maybe extend left if you haven't. Exhale, curtsy bow. Extended leg curtsy. Inhale, lengthen, especially that left side. Exhale one more time, bow. Yes, beautiful breath. Inhale, high mountain, both feet on your mat. Standing back bend if you want it, curl open. Use navel to spine to protect low back. Inhale, re-extend. And then dive down as you exhale. Amazing, everybody. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga or skip it. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Nice, Lizzie. Inhale, left leg high. Stay with me, you're almost there. Hold or left knee, right elbow. That little twist. Inhale, three-legged, extend and lengthen. Left to left, aim for your armpit, maybe even add a little push-up, don't let your butt drop. Awesome, Paul. Inhale, back up. Now everybody, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, step through softly. Last time, crescent lunge, rise, inhale. And exhale, hands to your front thigh, prepare. Inhale, warrior three, so back foot floats up, and you will stay for your exhale, add your arms, if you would like. Inhale, crescent lunge, land softly. Yes, exhale, hands to the earth. This is where we'll add on, revolve lunge, left arm to the sky, twist. There's a variation you want to work, go for it. So right fingertips might walk off the right side of your mat, left fingertips reach back, heart looks up, or maybe you take a prayer variation. Maybe you want to hover your right hand above the ground, challenge your strength. Take one last deep breath all the way to empty. And then unwind, wide-legged straddle position, hands over to the long edge of your mat, parallel your feet. Anywhere you want to take it on this side, about 5 rounds. So same thing or something completely different. It's all you. Ujjayi breath. So if you've lost it, now is a great time to bring it back, fire it back up. If you're working somewhere, start to wrap it up. We'll come back into our flow. Next time you breathe in, spinal extension with your fingertips on the ground. And then exhale, spider crawl your hands forward and find your low lunge again. Standing splits, inhale, right leg lifts high. And exhale, tiny little potato bug ball one last time, all the way to emptying your breath. Halfway lift, stick your butt out, lengthen your spine. And Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. You're almost there, rise, inhale. Left foot is your base, right knee lifts. Twist, exhale, left hand to right leg, right arm reaches back. If you want to go for the full variation, now is your time. Grab hold of right foot and start to extend your right leg forward. Press through your heel. Only extend as much as you can without rounding. Flex your toes back, squeeze your inner thighs, breathe down into your belly. Broaden through your shoulders, last round. Nice. So slowly unwind as you inhale, maybe extend right leg if you haven't. And then curtsy bow. Extended leg curtsy, lengthen, inhale. And last bow of your practice, exhale. Good job, high mountain. Standing back bend, open your heart, exhale, navel to spine, protect slow back. Inhale, re-extend, neutralize. Slow dive down, fold. Yay, good job. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. See you back in down dog. So move through your vinyasa or skip it. We'll move into our pigeon pose. So from your down dog, right leg high. Right shin to the top of your space. Body comes down gently. If you would rather take this in a seat or on your back, please feel free. Take your time to set yourself up intentionally. So right knee towards the outer right edge of your mat rather than midline. If your right knee is right in the middle of your mat, you're completely missing the external rotation in your hip. So you want your knee nice and wide. Pull your right butt cheek back like there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek. It's pulling up, it's pulling back as your heart goes forward and down. So if your right butt cheek can easily just plop onto the ground, try not to do that. So go for stability over more flexibility. And then big, deep breath. You'll be here for about 4 or 5 more. Soften through your face, through your heart space, front and back. Soften through your outer shell. So what does that even mean? What does your outer shell feel like? How could you soften it? Maybe there's not an answer we're looking for, but just getting curious about the question. Anytime you want, open mouth exhalations. And then, my friends, in your next couple of rounds, start to find your way back to down dog. So however you want to get there, an invitation if you want to take 3-legged dog, give your right leg a nice little shake out and maybe even flip your dog as a counter stretch, feel free. Then just walk it out. If you want to take a vinyasa in between sides, feel free. And then just notice for a moment, right side versus left side. In your own time, find your pigeon with your left shin forward or your left ankle on top. So please don't rush, but just start finding your way into pigeon. And just like you did on the other side, lots of intention, attention as you set yourself up. And then big, deep breaths. Left hip is pulling up and back. Activation through your left toes like you're trying to spread them. Soft through your forehead. Nice, Sandra. Soft through your jaw, cheeks. Be here for about 3 to 5 more rounds. If you want, last breath or two, sigh it out your mouth. When you feel pretty much even on both sides, just find one last transition back to your down dog. Maybe again a 3-legged dog into wild thing or flip dog, and then maybe one last vinyasa if you're feeling it. If you're down on your back already and you want to stay there, you're welcome to, and just take some neutralizing movements on your back, whatever feels good to you. So give yourself a few breaths. Walk it out in your down dog. If you want one last child's pose, maybe instead you choose child's pose. If you're on your back, maybe just rest for a moment, like a little micro shavasana. So everybody take a moment to just feel, to just notice all the space inside of you, all the energy inside of you, your breath moving through you. And then however you would like to get there, and whichever direction you feel like facing today, everybody start to find your way all the way down onto your back. Once you're on your back, just hug your knees in and rock it out gently side to side. Maybe even a full body stretch would feel really good on the ground. Eventually, friends, just work your way into a supine spinal twist of your choice. So maybe you just let your knees fall to one side, or maybe you want to cross your legs or extend one or both legs. So all you, about 4 or 5 breaths, and then switch to the other side. So if you haven't already in your next couple rounds, let's find your way to the other side. And try to stay right here. So not going to the future in your head, not going to what comes next, but just letting yourself be in this space for now. Everything will be okay for a few more minutes. Give it to yourself. After you've taken your twist on both sides, come back to center and finish off your practice however you would like. So about 5 to 10 breaths to move through anything else you want, any finishing poses, last movements or wiggles. And if you want to go straight into your final shavasana, please feel free. So happy baby is a good option. Maybe even just one last squeeze of your knees in, one last hug. Maybe you just want to kind of roll out your wrists a little bit. And at this point, my friends, you can start to let your breath become more effortless and easy. Letting go of control of your breath and just letting your body take over again. This is just a thought for you. I think today is a full moon. This is about the moon. This isn't just like the moon. You shall go through phases of light, of dark, and of everything in between. And though you may not always appear with the same brightness, you are always, always whole. And just like the moon, you shall go through phases of light, of dark, and of everything in between. And though you may not always appear with the same brightness, you are always, always whole. So if you want to sneak out, it is 10:30. If you have about 5 more minutes to stay, I will play bowls and the gong, give you a nice little sound bath, and then send you off. So for these last few moments, as I play the different instruments, as best you can, let go of trying to hear with your ears and your head. So the whole idea of the bowls and the gong is to confuse your mind so much that eventually your mind gives up and you're just in your body and you can just connect with the energy inside of you, feel into it. So try not to strain to hear anything or to make anything out of it, to figure it out. Just allow your body to melt into the sound. Your body is just a wide open space for energy to flow through. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just start to slowly come back into your physicality. Wiggle fingers, toes. Get a big full body stretch. And then eventually just find your way onto either side, fetal position. Take a moment to just curl into yourself in this nurturing way. Really let your practice settle inside of you. And then use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation. Facing forward, right back where we began. Sit up nice and tall. And gather your hands to your heart. And we'll close our practice together with one big collective Om. So let your own Om be your own vibration. So don't worry how you sound. Just focus on how it feels to take your own voice through your body and let it express out your mouth as vibration, as sound. So start by exhaling, emptying out, clear your throat if you need to. And breathe in your voice. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for letting me guide you. Namaste. All right, friends. Thank you, everybody. We survived. Ruby survived. Everything is okay. Yeah, I know. Me too. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. How's that going right next to your